Hello again, YouTube. This is Darick at ScreamingGoldAirsoft.com, and today we're going to do a review on the AGM MP008. It is actually an M14. This is the long version M14, standard M14. First of all, I want to kind of like tilt the camera down, let you see what you get in a box, and then review the gun itself. Okay, this is the box that it comes in. It's an AGM Airsoft gun manufacturer box, basically plain. Okay, so you have white styrofoam, comes with the manual, okay, or a manual. It comes with two magazines, 280 round magazines, two 280 round magazines. There we go, did I say it right? It comes with a magazine winding wheel. That's pretty cool for the magazines. I'll explain that in a minute. Comes with a battery and a charger. This is an 8.4 1100 milliamp battery and a wall charger. I recommend getting a larger battery, like a 9.6 volt or a 8.4 volt, but definitely higher milliamps to last you longer in the game, and getting a smart charger so you don't ever burn out your batteries, overcharging them and such. I believe, I don't know, I might have misplaced this and put this in there, but I believe it comes with the barrel cap, an orange barrel cap. Comes with a cheap OD sling. It's actually it's a pretty thick sling, so if you replace the buckles or did something with the buckles, then you'd be fine. Comes with a small pack of BBs, probably about 50, I'm guessing. Alright, let's pull this gun out and let me show you some of the features of the gun. The pros and the cons. Oh yes, one last thing, forgot, and plus we'll probably be using it today. It comes with a cleaning and unjamming rod. Luckily, it came with a cleaning and unjamming rod because this gun is so long that my other unjamming rods would not reach deep enough into the barrel. This gun is extremely long. I don't know if you can see that in the video. This gun is 44.5 inches long. Okay, that is almost 4 feet long. Okay, this gun is crazy long. Okay, if you notice that it doesn't have an orange tip, that's because I took care of that with some Krylon black, flat black spray paint. During transportation or around the neighborhood, I will make sure I keep the orange cap on so people will see that that is just an airsoft gun. But most likely I will be acquiring a rifle case and I will be putting that in it so that during transportation I can just pull it out, because at most fields they let you play without an orange tip. Okay, how do I want to start on this? Okay, let's start at the front of the gun, and then I'll work to the back. This front part of the gun, right here, where my fingers are indicating, is plastic. This was all orange. The flash suppressor, the front sight post, and the bayonet lug right here was all plastic. It didn't look good having it all being orange. I was just going to paint most of it black, but then I decided to go with the whole thing since I had this. Painted the whole thing black. It is metal. Okay, this is a metal barrel. The wood is a plastic, possibly ABS, but it looks like wood. I like it. The heat shield over the barrel here is plastic. Okay, that's plastic. Everything else so far is metal. Okay, working my way to the back. It has two sling mounts, obviously, full metal, and they're screwed in with Phillips head screws. Great. They look like they would hold the entire weight of the gun. The bolt does move, and it sounds like it's moving a whole bunch of gears and motors and bolts and a deep heavy spring and everything, just for looks. Okay. Flipping it over, you have a barrel catch right here. Does not actually catch the barrel. There are some people out there that have converted theirs so that it will catch a barrel. That's up to you to decide. Okay, some of my silicone oil is coming out of the gun. I did spray it with silicone oil. Okay. Okay. Right here. It has a rail. It comes with a Picatinny rail for a scope or some such knot right there. I am a World War II airsofter, as you probably all know. Unscrew the side plate here and slide it off, and it is off. Okay, there's a little Y-shaped groove there and a little Y-shaped notch right there. You have to slide this in the groove. Got to be in the groove. And then once you tighten it up with this bolt, it goes right on. I do not want it on there. I want it off. Now, if I was to maybe be a sniper and needed a scope, I might slap this on there. But I would prefer to play with it like such. And I will use the iron sight. Okay? Adjustment of the iron sight. You have two. You have, I don't know if you can see that. Let's zoom in so you can see that. Okay, right here. Now I've got a knob. There are knobs on both sides. This knob is for elevation. This is the peep sight. Okay, you can see the peephole right there. You can adjust for elevation. Okay, look at. I have it adjusted for extreme elevation. Never probably will ever use it like that. But look how high that sight pops up. Now, when I scroll it down, I don't know if you can even see that. There we go. If I put my hand in the way, you can kind of see it. See how it goes down into the gun? Okay, now that's all the way down. Sight is like right there. And then when you go up, it pushes it out, raising it up. Okay, the other side is windage. Okay, you can go completely to your left. You can go, like every quarter of a turn is a new setting. So you just go one setting, two setting, three setting, as depending on what you need to do for your adjustment on your windage. Very awesome. Right here, this is the selector lever. You just switch it straight up and down. Flip it over, you have semi and full auto. In the trigger well, inside the trigger guard is this little bar, okay? When you push the bar straight back, it's safe. When you push it straight forward, it is ready to rock and roll, okay? That's the safe mechanism. Okay, with me so far, so good. Magazine well. Magazine well is the one thing about this that I think is kind of crappy, but we're gonna talk about it. You have your magazine and you have your magazine well. There is a magazine catch. Okay, I don't know if you can see that with the lighting and all that. Let's twist it this way, maybe you can see it. Right there is where the BBs go in the hop up, right? Okay, great. Right in front of that is a little bar. It's spring loaded, okay, to catch the front side of your magazine. Okay, if you do not put this in just right where it catches that and then click it in the back, that magazine's in, it's nice and sturdy. You push this forward to release the back side of the magazine, and now you're good. If you were to just take the magazine and kind of just half-ass hook it in there, it might not stay. It's kind of flimsy at that point. See what I'm saying? So you got to definitely hook the front in first, then hook the back in, and it is locked into place. So be careful with your magazines. Lock the front in. Be careful with it. You got to take an extra, have to take an extra second to change my magazine. It's not like a quick whoop-boom and I'm done. No, it's not like that. I have to think about it. I have to lock it into place. one downside about those magazines. Okay, they are 280 round magazines. They come with a winding wheel. If you do not know what a winding wheel is, I will show you what a winding wheel is. Be sure to put this on a lanyard. Put it on a string, tie it around your neck, tie it to your battle vest, wherever you want to tie it. It has holes in it. Don't lose it, okay? If you do lose it, don't sweat too bad. But the magazines, high cap magazines, you open them up, you fill it with BBs, and then you flip it over, or you don't. You put it in your gun, what have you. There is the winding wheel right there. Now, the key hooks in the hole right here, and instead of winding it like this, you can wind it like this. Just notice the difference in speed? Okay, let's put that straight up and down. Okay, let's do one revolution. Now let's do one revolution. See what I'm saying? Okay, winds faster. What else do I want to talk about the gun? Oh, continuing on to the back, where the battery compartment is. Okay, it has a shoulder rest plate. You can flip that up. That can rest on your shoulder while you're firing the gun. Okay, there's no recoil, but if you wanna put that on your shoulder while you're firing, you know, I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, basically up on your shoulder while you're firing. That is what it's there for. This right here is the battery compartment. It's a trap door. Open it up. That is where in a real M14 you would have like a cleaning kit or something like that. Okay, pop that out. You got the small battery connector right there. You basically hook your battery up, slide it in the battery compartment. It will only hold a small type battery, or maybe a butterfly battery. It will not hold a large type battery. So be careful with your battery selection when you upgrade your battery. There we go. I hooked it up and I'm sliding it in. That's what she said. Okay, it's in there. Now I pushed it down just a little bit so that I'd have room for my wires and junk. Don't want to get all my wires pinched. Okay, it's in there. You can even do that to seal it up if you want, if you don't need the shoulder plate. Okay, let's put it on safe by pulling that all the way back and pulling the trigger. Nothing happens. Let's push it forward and let's put it on. Okay, selector lever up and down. Semi. Let's put it on full auto. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Okay. Last thing before we go is the hop up. It's in a good spot, I think. Kind of like my Thompson, it's in a good spot. Don't have to pull the bolt back, don't have to reach and do crazy stuff. Okay, this one, all you gotta do is look in the magazine well. Even with the magazine in it, there is a dial. Let's try not to hit the lights. There's a dial right here, right above, this is the magazine. Right above the magazine, right under the barrel, is the hop-up adjustment. You can get your finger in there and just adjust it. Doot, 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 doot. I think that's pretty awesome, because let's say I'm out there shooting on the field, bang, 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 and then I go, man, my hop-up's all jacked up. I can just adjust it right there, doot, 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 and bang, bang, bang. Oh wait, a little bit more, doot, 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 bop, bop, bop. That makes for pretty good hop-up spot. My Thompson has pretty much the same thing. I go pop, 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 doesn't work. I reach over the barrel and turn it there. Now, the ones where you got to pull the bolt back and reach inside, M4s and AKs, I don't really like that. Okay, either way, this would be good for those of you doing like a Vietnam impression, M14s. If you're going for anything older, like an M1, you could do it. You just might need to get a different wood stock. If you played with this on my airsoft field as an M1, I would say cool, just don't fire full auto. All right, well, I wound up actually deciding we are going to shoot and we are going to chrono today. This this is the follow-up day, and I'm splicing them together. I got a target set up right there, and what I'm going to do is I'm shooting 23s out of this. So let's take a look and see what I can do, and then after this I'm going to chrono it for you guys. Okay, that was semi-automatic. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire at full auto on the thing, just for a few bursts, just to kind of let you see what it looks like. Hope you can see that. Okay, I got the M14. What I did was I swapped out the magazine with a .20 magazine, and we're going to chrono it. We're going to see how hard it shoots. Okay, here we go. And that's with 20s. Let's put it on full auto just to get a rate of fire. .1486. Now this is with an 8.4 volt battery. It's pretty fast for an 8.4. Alright, that was the rate of fire test. Alright, well that was the review of the AGM MP008, which is their M14 rifle. You can pick this up at screamingeagleairsoft.com. And remember, whenever you're out on the airsoft field, play safe.